Hello everyone, welcome to the series I Love Engineering. I, Danya Shanai, from the Department of Computer Science and Engineering, working as a Senior Assistant Professor at SMVITM, Buntikal. I would like to share some aspects of engineering. Why do I like engineering? The simple answer is that engineering is a enterprise which contains a lots of imagination and innovation and intense thinking. As a software engineer, programming plays a vital role that involves developing of solutions that require innovation and inventions. So if you consider any curriculum, most of the universities, engineering universities, they prefer or they demand every engineer should know programming. So especially C is a language which is usually recommended in most of the universities. Why C? C is one of the oldest programming language, which is robust, has a very good built-in library functions, operators and data types, which help us to develop programs to solve complex problems. It also has high-level constructs which makes it user-friendly and helps to develop programs as per our requirement. Any branch you take, somewhere programming is involved. For example, if we take mechanical engineering, they take up some assembly language programs in order to develop or to make the motors rotate. Maybe an electronics engineering department where they also use some programming languages like ARM languages for their embedded systems. Yeah, so many more. So somewhere programming is involved irrespective of the branch taken up. Various programming languages may have different applications. So let us see some of them. HTML and CSS is used to design and build websites. C++ is used for mobile applications and web applications. C# is used for game development. Java, big data technology. Perl for graphical user interface development. Python for the machine learning, data science and data mining. On this note, let us hear from our alumnus, Ronak Chaudhary. Why does he love engineering?
Hello everyone, my name is Ronak Chaudhary. I am currently working as an AWS developer at Tata Consultancy Services. I had graduated from SMVITM in July 2021. As an alumnus of SMVITM, it is my pleasure that I can share few words on topic why I love programming. So students, or should I say aspiring engineers, today I will share my perspective on why you can choose computer science and engineering as your branch and how does this branch allow you to select your bright career ahead. Just a few minutes back, I was also an aspiring engineer like you all with a goal or target to solve the problems present in our society using our limited skills. The core activity of this sector is programming or coding, as you all are aware of. There are few reasons which I want to share with you all that helped me build my career in IT sector. So I hope you all are excited to know that reasons. First reason, while you choose to do programming, first and foremost opportunity that you get here is that you will always be learning and challenging yourself to upgrade yourself in a better version of yourself. Whether you are learning a new programming language, trying out a new framework, or trying out to solve a problem with a new algorithm, you are always stretching your mind. I have learned so much by overcoming the challenges that come with coding. Not only does coding make you a better problem solver, but it also teaches you patience, perseverance, and discipline. Coding pushes you outside of your comfort zone in a good way. I hope you have learned some good principles. Second reason, you get to work on a very exciting projects. So what is cool about being a coder is that you have control over how an application or website or whatever you create works, isn't it? The errors, how it comes and how it appears. So while you are working on an application, how you are scratching your mind to give cool features which attract the users to bring on your application or website, or bring you views which can increase your the public interests, right? So you are scratching your mind to introduce new features, new cool features which can attract the traffic, which can increase the traffic on your website or application. Isn't it cool? So working on the exciting projects is very cool, and a big reason where you can choose the computer science and engineering branch. And programming and coding, using that to solve the projects, solve the problem statement, to give a very cool solution to that problem statement, is very exciting, and that really gives you an opportunity to explore the computer science branch. Third reason, code opens up opportunities for you. I went to teach myself JavaScript, Java, Python, and many more languages, which has helped me explore myself and my interest in computer science and engineering branch. There are multiple languages. There are multiple branches under computer science and engineering branches. For example, data science, machine learning, web developer. Whether you inside the web developer, you can go with full stack developer, you can go with front end, you can go with back end. If you have interest with database administrator, you can go with database administrator role. If you have interest with the cracking the bugs, so you can go with the cybersecurity specialist. If you have interest with the network, so you can become a network engineer. So there are multiple opportunities out there in the computer science branch which you can choose as a career perspective, right? So why this branch and what this branch has given me is, like, when I was a student, a computer science student, I also get to travel to different fests to attend a various number of seminars, conferences for different number of technologies, to explore my interests, where I was able to fix my focus towards a particular technology, where I can pursue my career ahead, where I can decide how to give my career a path, right? So that can vary student to student, that can vary your interest, and it is all about how you want to pursue your career, in which direction. The computer science branch itself has a multiple different number of branches, so you need to choose it very wisely. Hopefully you will select the branch very wisely, so that you will have fruitful results in your career ahead, right? None of this would have been possible if I did not had interest for coding. For first and foremost, which I always give preference, is your interest. If you do not have interest in computer science and engineering or programming and coding, I don't believe that you can pursue in a very fruitful and very bright career in this branch. If you want to have a very brightful career in this branch, first you need to develop an interest in a coding or programming. Many people say, how you learn the code? Do you learn the code, or do you memorize the code? I will suggest never memorize the code. Always try to learn the concept, or try to learn the idea behind writing the code, so that whenever any situation arises, you can yourself write your code in your own way. If it is a code of more than 100 lines, if you know the concept, you can shorten the code in 50 lines. This is the magic of the coding and programming. If you know the idea behind the code, if you know the logic behind the code automatically can be shortened up with your own skills and interests. So hopefully this will give you plus point when you appear for your lab examinations, right? So practical nature, learning all the things in your theory classes, I will suggest you to always pursue that in the practical nature. Without practicing anything without your in the practical nature, it's very difficult to understand the things how it actually works out. Next reason for the choosing the computer science, you get to be part of passionate community. The communities which have a lots of coders out there, such like GitHub, LinkedIn, many more communities which are present even on Facebook. You can be part of such passionate coders out there. You can interact with them. You can get to learn many things from there. Start, go out, break your comfort zone, go out and interact with such passionate coders out there in the community. Be a part of them, interact and participate. No one will give you spoon feeding information. You need to go out, break your comfort zone and collect the information. This is how the community works. One advice from my side: start depending upon yourself. Being independent is the one plus point which will give you always one step ahead than your competent, right? So be independent, don't depend on spoon feeding information, and go out and explore yourself, explore the community out there, be a part of community, participate in various number of hackathons out there which are hosted in monthly basis on Hacker Earth and Code Chef, many other websites. Go out there, explore it. You will feel wonderful out there and you will get a lot of opportunities there. So how many of you have been getting the segmentation fault errors, right? So when you be a part of such errors, guess what? You always get a valid solution. Stack Overflow is also one of the community which I can remember, where you can get a lot of information, a lot of solution out there. There's always a programming language, a new framework, or new API, or a new problem to solve, and everyone needs help sometimes. So these communities will definitely help you. Hopefully, this information which I have given you in a short session, my interest, my reasons to choose computer science and engineering branch will help you to decide, and your bright career ahead will help you ahead. I'm always available on LinkedIn, and if you want to search, my name is Ronik Chaudhary. You can search it with many juniors have connected in past few months with me on LinkedIn. It feels very grateful to connect with them. If you have any doubt, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to your professors. You can reach out to your placement coordinator. Always they are willing to help you out. The initiative should be taken by you, and always they are ready to help you out. But again, I'll suggest to be independent. Go out there, explore the world. Internet has a lot of things to provide to you. Go out there, learn through Coursera, Udemy courses. There is infinite number of courses to explore, to learn. There is no absence of knowledge out there. There's a lot of knowledge out there. Only thing remaining is your interest, your attempt to learn. So if you have interest, if you can give that one foot forward to learn new things, definitely you will have a very bright career ahead. That's all from my side. I'd like to thank Computer Science and Engineering Department and Placement Coordinator to give me opportunity to speak on this topic, why I love programming. I hope I have given various number of reasons to choose Computer Science and Engineering Department. I would also like to thank Principal and Vice Principal Sir of SMVATM. Hopefully the students will have a very bright future ahead. Thank you everyone. Have a great day ahead.
As the world is more and more technology centric, there is lots of opportunities for an engineer to work as a developer, as a coder, as a programmer, and so on. as the new era has begun in the field of data mining, machine learning, artificial intelligence, digital marketing, etc. There is a vast scope of opportunities with an average salary package of 6 LPA. There are the biggest names in the world like Google, Netflix, Yahoo. They all are using the programming in their aspects. So let us hear from our alumnus Fahim Ahmed what he has to share about his experience as a programmer.
Hi everyone, myself Fahim Ahmed. I'm your senior graduated from CSE in year 2021. I'm thankful to my department professor for giving me this opportunity to share my experiences today. When we talk about experience, that doesn't mean only about good things happened with you. Rather, anything which made you learn and you end up gaining valuable learnings can be called as experience, right? Okay, let's not make you feel sleepy. Coming to my point, you might have the idea that COVID has impacted everyone's life one or the other way. But COVID becomes the opportunities for the IT industries today. IT industry is one of the sector which took control over economy of a country over past few years. Why I'm saying this because a lot of opportunities waiting for you to take up, but you need to take up the call whether to take up those opportunities or not. Now here comes the question, how should I prepare myself to become industry ready? Or more simpler way, if you are new to programming world, what should be the first programming language that you should be learning as a beginner if you just started learning to code? I totally understand this, you might be confused. When you go on Google, when you search for programming languages, you just get a ton of them and it's totally okay if you are confused about it. So first of all, the most important question you should ask with yourself is, what direction do you want to go into? So like, do you want to go into making websites, or do you want to go into making applications, or do you want to go into making machine learning models, or do you want to go into solving problems or making problems? And there are a lot of more domains you can dig into. And once you have a clear goal defined, I'll tell you it's going to be a lot easier for you to find the programming language of your choice. So there can be a situation where you just want to prepare for coding interviews, or you want to crack campus placement, or you want to get into the dream company of yours. That's totally understandable. Everyone has their own goal. So first of all, what you need to do, you need to focus on your DSA concept. For that, you might have to focus on your problem solving skills and your logic building skills. So in the industries right now, there are few languages that people prefer using, like the number one is Java, the second number is on C++, the third is C#, and so on. Of course, these are the trends, but you are free to choose whichever language you want to pursue. A lot of people consider doing Java because with Java, they can also do development. So they can build projects as well, and they can do competitive programming. They can do pretty much everything with the help of Java. So a lot of people also prefer using C++ as their first language. That's totally understandable. So C++ has the largest community of people learning it and solving the problems. So you can do that as well, if that's what you want to do. And you can just flip a coin for you, choose whatever one you want to, and then you can just proceed with that. And remember, there is never too late to start learning things. And I'll tell you, I'm also like you, learning new things and learning new languages and framework to stay updated with industry demands and needs. Right now, I'm learning advanced C# and .NET frameworks, and also cloud technology like Azure and AWS for upcoming projects. But in your case, you are free to learn anything. I have seen during my college days, many of my friends and colleagues was quite curious about web development. So when you're getting into web development, the most important language you would be learning is JavaScript, right? So JavaScript is universal. You would be surprised to know that nearly 50% of the developer around the globe uses JavaScript language for development. And with the help of JavaScript, you can do front-end and back-end with the help of Node.js. And then you can learn about MySQL databases. So now you have the front-end with you, you have the back-end also in short. So that's how you are able to build a web application with the help of JavaScript. Just make a note of that. The companies offer jobs just based on your skills. You no longer have to worry about not being from a good college, not having a good degree, or not having the accurate experience. So all you need to have the skills and hunger of learning. So if you think you have that fire in you, definitely you will get landed at your dream place. Key things you should always do in your college days, and I have also done similar kind of things during my college days. So the very first is challenge your friends with competitive coding. So this will develop a temperament of coding in you. Do actively participate in hackathons. I'll tell you, this will give you an industry kind of experience and is going to help you a lot in your future. Practice your problem solving skills daily. It's going to be very helpful during your campus placements. I know you guys have a lot of potential. You just have to stay focused, put continuous efforts and channelize your energy in the right way. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
So as we heard from him, programmers are responsible for creating and enhancing various applications in different fields of interest. So there is lots of job opportunities in both private and public sector when it comes for in the career of programming. So there are different roles and opportunities on the way. Let's see some of the few roles offered for a programmer, like software application developer, web developer, computer system engineer, database administrator, system analyst, software quality assurance engineer, business intelligence analyst, computer programmer, network system administrator. These days, even the school kids find programming very interesting and they learn from the most of the platforms which is available on the internet as a beginner course. So those who wish to have an interesting and innovating career can take up engineering. Science can amuse or fascinate us, but engineering is that changes the world. So with this note of the American writer Isaac, I wind up my session, I Love Engineering. Thank you.